Bye. Breaking news. Breaking news. Hey, it's your hood anchor man reported live from the belly of the beast. Hey, Hakeem, get up. Get up, Hakeem. Breaking news. We live at you again. We had to break this one out for you. The story is kind of like about 2 or 3 weeks old, but we had to point it out for you so you can hear what's going on, man. We're gonna keep it clean, YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. Maybe we're gonna make this one short, but we're gonna be back at you probably later on tonight when we get some breathing room and my wife come back. Today they get off after the day. But we want to talk about the 100 million birds dropping dead and how that is gonna affect the planet dramatically, and why all these cold fronts is coming in. See, okay, right before this cold front happened, keep in mind, I'm gonna put it all together for you, man. What's happening, bro? Hey, Rob, if you're coming in, we're gonna give him a second to get in. Let me get that thumbnail up there for you. Peace, love, harmony. We're probably gonna drop another in-layer tape later on tonight. We're gonna go in on some more. Well, ain't nobody came since. We put the 3 tapes out. We ain't heard nothing since. Nobody that really had some solid stuff to debunk what we were saying. We're gonna break it down farther. We're gonna break the Inky thing down farther for the people that's in the Yahweh clan, so they can get a overstanding on what we who Inky is. Inky got a good heart. That's why he always give and save people, and help people around the world. He's doing exactly what Inky is doing. People don't see though, you know. He the good Anunnaki, the good Yahweh. Okay. Well, hey, hold on. Let me get that. We got that E40 on a bomb and a knock straight. Hey, okay, all right, Hakeem muted us up. Hey, but I'm getting that thumbnail loaded up for you. We about to talk about this, man, because this is the weather. This is going crazy. People snowing all over, right? Okay. Is this the one I had the bird thing? Yeah, it's it right there. All right, let's load that up. Peace and love, family. Finna switch to the laptop. Okay, we just have to get that loaded up. Get that thumbnail for you. Oh yeah, never have it been made so clear. All right, so about 3 weeks ago, Hakeem, calm down, brother. Sit down right here. We gotta alert the people, Hakeem. We gotta alert the people of what's going on so they can stay in tune with nature. So we're gonna tell them what's going down. We got the Inky class coming out again tonight, man. The Anunnaki class. We're gonna drop some on you probably tonight. I'm just gonna talk off this thumbnail, but you can go look the stuff up. I got okay, nothing to show here. Where is it saying it? That's weird. All right, we'll just pull this one up then. Oh yeah, we got something for you, Roger Moore. We got something just for you, brother. This is weird. Nah, it won't. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Let's see something. All right, we'll just blow it up on that then. What's happening? How y'all feel about that? Yeah, that's right. All right, but the birds, okay?
Let me get the chat pulled up, man. Since we got that thumb, let me get that chat pulled up. They gonna make me rock it like this. We just gotta get this information out. We had a keep in mind the birds use the magnetic force field of the planet. They help the magnetic force field of the planet. Right? With the chat. Okay, Rob Bot to everybody in the building, man. Keep in mind we still got those 45 that $45 donation for all 8 books by the Young Elder. As soon as you send your Cash App or your PayPal, you'll receive your books about 5 or 10 minutes later. So if you want to get those books for the Christmas deal that we got going on, be sure to send a $45 donation to PayPal or Cash App to the Young Elder. We're gonna check it and we're gonna send your books ASAP. Be sure to leave your email in the links when you send the $45. So if you want to get there, we just dropped the we're gonna pin the information into the links. Hey, Rob by Son Ra, we in the building, Zamal. We in the building. Rob by Boys in the building. All right, so about 3 weeks ago, they haven't been reporting this on the news or nothing. 100 million birds, and they said that's only ones that they could count. They said it could be up to 1 billion birds that died. And I say 1 billion birds, man. You know how much that would affect the planet? Because the birds help the magnetic force field of the planet. The birds can help maintain. That's why everything is part of the balance here. And when you start offsetting certain things, that throws the balance of the planet off. So killing 100 million birds would completely change. It'll make weather go crazy. And people don't know that how much the birds. We knew this as Native Americans. We knew this, that the birds were spiritual animals and they control the magnetic force field. That's how they fly. A couple months. Matter of fact, let me roll some of those clips that we got on. All of a sudden. And keep this in mind, they say that 1 billion birds die every a certain time, like in the 90s, 1 billion birds start dying every year by flying into windows. Hey, check this, go look that up, man. Birds, how many birds die by flying into windows a year? Let's type that in and see what they say. We can look it up right here. I keep on forgetting. We can do the research right here live. You know what I'm saying? How many birds drop dead every year? 1 billion birds. You know how much that affects the planet? These people think when they wipe stuff out, that's decreasing the population and that's good. Now you actually hurting the planet. The planet produce how many bodies it wants. It ain't gonna let more bodies in if it can't handle more bodies. It's gonna let the amount of bodies in that it can handle, the amount of creatures in that it can handle. And then if the planet was overloaded, the planet wouldn't even, the energy, the wind wouldn't even let the planet birth no more kids. So they full of crap. But let's get this. Watch this shit. Look at this. Listen, like I asked Google, how many birds die from windows? Right? It says up to 1 billion birds die each year in the United States. Why in the United States? There's something going on with it. That's funny looking, man. Up to 1 billion birds die each year in the United States due to collisions with windows. And research shows that 54 to 74% of the window collisions are fatal. Birds imprint left on a window after collision. So over 1 billion birds a year in the United States for some strange reason. Why? Because of the type of structures and type of stuff that's going on in America, man. It's more than what we know. To kill off our birds, kill off our buffalo, poison our water, poison our soil. So if they can't have it, they don't want nobody to have it, type of thing. They got to leave and go underground, so they're going to destroy it before they go underground. They burning all the trees down, running all the wildlife off, right? But let me get this, because my wife sent me this link, man, today, man, earlier. She said you need to look into this. These 100 million birds just dropped dead. And then all of a sudden we get hit with this. It's like 12 degrees down here now. It's like 12 degrees, and it might be colder than that with the wind chill. It ain't been like cold like that. And since I've been alive, I don't think it's been lower than 10 or 12 negatives. You know what I'm saying? So let me make sure I got that video in the link so I can show you this. This lady just posted it, man. Okay, that was Marlon. Hey, Rob Bach, if you're coming into the building, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. This is your hood anchor man reporting live from the belly of the beast. And YouTube, we're gonna keep it clean. You know how we do it. We know the rules. We know the rules, YouTube. And then now they saying it's an outbreak. We only can talk so much on the outbreak. But I'm about to roll this clip of this lady. I'm about to roll this clip of this lady, man. Talking about it. Let's get that. Rob, if you come into the building, like we said, peace to all my royal family. You know what I'm saying? Me and Hakeem came to bring you this news, man. We back at you with some news you can use. You know what I'm saying? Some news you can use, Playboy. Breaking news. All right, let me show you all this. I'm gonna show you all these clips so you can see what's going on. Because they ain't putting this on TV, and then all of a sudden everybody got to scream cold fronts and this and that. Because but they ain't telling you about the 100, not even counting the billions of birds that die every year. That's over a period of time, that adds up and cause an effect. You know what I'm saying? Over time, that adds up and cause an effect, bro. Let's go show you these clips. My wife sent me this clip earlier this morning. Say, baby, you got to talk about this because this is big. Bird 100 million birds drop dead, and they ain't saying nothing about it. My wife be on it, bro. I'm telling you, she be on it. She be on like the world news. She be on that. What's going on in the world? Okay, is this it? Okay, here you go right here. This is the lady talking about it right here, bro.
And the mainstream media is silent, not one word.
Oh, bring it back.
Well, the worst outbreak is happening right now, right underneath our noses, and the mainstream media is silent, not one word. And you will not believe what is at stake. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the fact that the avian flu right now is breaking out worse than it ever has before, and specifically right here in the United States of America. And I'm talking to the tune of 50 million birds being killed right here in the US, and even 50 million birds being killed abroad. Take a look at where I found it. And this is on people.com. Avian flu kills record 50.54.
And keep in mind who the avians is. The avians is the good bird beings. You got the avians, and then you got the cardinals or the canarians, right? The canarians are the disagreeables who work with the reptilians. So why are they talking to avians? You do the math.
Million United States birds, making it the worst outbreak.
And look at the alchemy, because through being a student of Raw Hayes and the 15th together, that make me just more that dangerous. But seeing this, looking at this avian flu kills record 50.4 million, 54 more million US bird making. Hold on, Hakeem, you want to go in there and sit down? It's worst outbreak in history. Yeah, so avian, you already know, man. Let's roll and let's hit what she said.
In history, it goes on, more than 50.54 million US birds have died in what is the worst avian flu outbreak in US history.
So we got to think, if all these birds dropping dead from some kind of flu, Who's doing it? Is it Mother Nature, or is it some they putting in the air and taking the birds out because they know the bird control the magnetic force field? So these people just won't quit. Well, we warned them already. We stopped them. We stopped them on their other project, their heart project. They said, "Oh, we're gonna do this then." So we stop you on the madness on one thing, and then you go try to do another one. So now you taking out the birds. Why? Because you know the birds control the magnetic force field of the planet, trying to throw the magnetic grid off on the planet. They're trying to throw the magnetic grid off on the planet, man. So now you got extreme weather, people getting below zero in areas that is never really below zero. How is it below zero in tropical areas? It's not like, you know, what's going on? It's because the birds are being taken out. The birds are being taken out, man. Hey, if you ain't got that language of the bird book, you need to get that language of the bird book while I break down how important the birds is. We as natives, we said a fool is he who turns his arrow on a bird, because birds are spiritual animals. We didn't eat birds. We ate buffalo. We ate wild game, but we didn't eat birds, flying birds. Flying birds, we didn't eat. We looked at them as spiritual beings. Somebody says, yeah, Nubaru been sitting up out there probably like since 2012. They was already, that's what I was telling the dude the other day, because he said, "How where's Enlil?" I told him Enlil along Nubaru. But ever since 1963, they was in range, and they would, every time the vortex are open, they can go through the vortex, and it opened every 10 years. So it was 1963. That's the one time Enlil came. We didn't get him on tape then. Then 1973 he came. 1983. I think that's when we got him on tape. I got him in the clipping in the newspaper. And then 1993, it's the last time that he came, and he made babies every time he came. He made babies with humans. They adopt humans and have babies with them, just like in the Greek mythology. When Zeus come down and have Hercules, these gods are these extraterrestrials, the Inky and all them, they come down and have babies with humans, right? And these humans become, like they said in the Bible, mighty men, mighty hunters in the sight of the Lord, right? So, look, hey, they say, "Oh, why Inky down here having babies?" Nigga, that's what they do. Read your Bible. It tells you right there in Genesis chapter 6, the sons of God came down. I mean, people, people attack. We got the Hebrews. I don't know what clan they is, but they're attacking me with the Bible, and I'm saying exactly what the Bible's saying. I'm just saying it on a higher level that they can grasp. So they attack me with the Bible and then call me names. Call me names. You know what I'm saying? They attack me with the Bible. I used to get paid to read the $9 an hour on a job to read the Bible that I worked 2 years on. Just reading the Bible for 12 hours a day. I used to get paid $9 an hour for 12 hours a day to read the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. So these niggas don't know who they stepping to, man, when they coming up talking about the Bible. And if I wanted to, I really can hurt your feelings and pull out the 360 questions to ask a Hebrew by my master teacher, Dr. Malachi Z. York. But and we got one for Christians and we got one for Muslims too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're these goofies. That's what they call them now. That's what the young people call them, these goofies. These goofies, man. So we're gonna drop another tape breaking down further why Yahweh is Inky and why he doing all the stuff y'all said that he doing that he shouldn't be doing. How you gonna tell Inky what the hell he should be doing? What kind of people these humans? I had a long talk with myself last night to think, why did I chose to come here and help humans? You know what I'm saying? Why did I come here? Because like after I run into so many stupid humans, it says, why did I come here? And then when I said that, I kept on saying that, why did I come here then to help these humans? And then I had a vision. And in that vision, I seen the reason why we as the 24 elders chose to come here. We chose to come here because we trusted Mikael, and we was willing to fight with him to the death if we had to, if we got to. We're willing to fight with him to the death. We trusted him, the order of Mystic Melchizedek, man. We trusted him. Even when he told us that there's a stipulation, we got to lose our memory. We had to lose our memory in order to come here. And then we had to remember who we are again. And little clues was left. We left ourselves little clues on the way to find our way back to who we are, the little breadcrumbs. And all you got to do is follow the footprints that's left before you. If you want to find out who you is, follow the footprints of your ancestors, you know? So I knew I was great. Since I was little, I knew I was great, gonna be great. That's why I studied the greats. You know what I'm saying? Study the greats so you'll be great. You see? But let me roll this clip because I don't want to get sidetracked. We're gonna talk about more of that on the Inky's personality tape. So let's roll some more what this lady's saying, because this is a key pivot point as far as what kind of schemes and scams they're running. While they telling you about this or that, they over here killing off 100 million birds. And they ain't telling you about that. They keeping us busy with the Kyrie Irving and the Kanye West and all these other things. They kill an artist every month, probably faking their deaths just to keep you busy. Wag the dog. They wagging the dog. You know what I'm saying? While they over here killing off 100 million birds. Next thing you know, we get hit with below zero weather in strange areas. You don't see how the game, it's a smoke screen. They causing a smoke screen. Right, so we're gonna roll and see what else she got to say. This is Young Elder, your hood anchor man, reporting live from the belly of the beast.
According to data from the Department of Agriculture, Reuters reports, it also marks the worst animal health disaster in United States history.
Now, wait, look, you gotta think about it. Now, think about this now. It's only going on, they're saying it's only happening in the United States. Why is that? Why is the United States as a target? Because all the stuff that's got to happen, all the stuff that Roy Hayes is talking about, they want to destroy our land and all our stuff before they leave, before they got to go. So we'll be left pretty much to start from, at least that's what they think, that they're going to destroy all our shit before they leave. And then we'll be just, you know, we'll be begging for them to come back and help us. That's what they think. He said, who created me? God. And who is God? My mama. My mama. My mama is God, nigga. That's right. Yeah, my mama was God. If Jesus was the son of God and he was Mary's son, then who the hell was Mary? You know what I'm saying? Who the hell was Mary? They write that part out. Yeah. Who created me? My father. And my father is God. Oh, what you mean then, Stephanie? You gotta make it clear, man. My mother and my father created me. Now, how can you get around that? Show me one nigga that ain't got no mama and no father. And we can go back all the way up to your Adam and Eve and go back even farther than it. To your God, your Yahweh got a father. Your most high God got a father. We can go back even his God, his dad got a father. He got a father. He got a father. So what kind of game is they running when they tell you your mama ain't God? If it wasn't for your mama, you wouldn't have made it. You wouldn't have been here. So who's my God? My mama. My mama, my God, I'll tell you. And my grandma. My grandma is my God. Because every time I call my grandma, if I need it, she come through. If I ask God, if I pray and ask God, it's, you know, I'm waiting on it. If I call the real God, my grandma, hey, grandma, I need to borrow $20. Hey, come on through right now and get it. He gonna go to the ATM, get my card. You sure that's all you need? Now that's God right there to me. You know what I'm saying? That's God. Say, who made man and created this place? Well, sort of I put the tapes out called the Adam Project. Man was part of a process of evolution that is supposed to be all the way up into the Homo erectus. So it was an evolution process going on. Some people don't trust that part, right? Get your truck. It was an evolution process going on until Inky Enlil, these Anunnakis, decide to step in and upgrade the beings so they can help them get their goal. So I don't know if you're a newcomer, but we got if you want to get the whole story, go to my playlist, scroll all the way down to the bottom to the Galactic Family of Life tape series. We got 196 tapes in that folder, and you're gonna watch all those tapes. It's gonna take you about a year or two, but you'll catch up eventually. Right? If you don't know who created, maybe we could say just off the Bible, who created God? A group of Yahwehs. A group of Yahwehs, a group of Yahweh Elohims on Mars. Go watch my tape called The Adam Project, Stephanie. Scroll down about 30 or 40 tapes. It should be 40 or 50 tapes down. Yeah, I got a tape out. Probably all the questions that people are asking now, I got tapes to answer all those questions already. Man is a product of evolution and high-ranking intelligent beings stepping in to help you out by adding their DNA, their image, and their likeness to you. Like we gotta talk a little. I gotta mix it up and keep the Bible talking here because we got a lot of Bible thumpers coming on now. So I gotta make it clear for everyone. I gotta talk with the Holy Ghost. I gotta talk with the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit. It speaks to everybody. That's what they say, right? The wind. They say it's the Holy Ghost and this and that. We say it's the wind. The wind speaks to everybody, right? The breath, the Spirit of God that he breathed into man. That wind speaks to everybody. So when I'm speaking with the wind. You see? So everybody, Bible thumpers, Quran thumpers, people that already passed that grade, everybody can hear. You see? Hey, buy the 8 books, man. I got the 8 books. Send me the $45 cash app. You can't beat that, man. And 4 of those books, at least maybe 5 of those books is thicker than the Bible in PDF form. I gotta send it to you in two parts. That's how thick it is. I gotta send it to you in 2 parts. I'm telling you. 4 of those books I gotta send to you in 2 parts. Because they so thick, you know what I'm saying? There's so many, the file can't even, they had to send it to you in 2 files. Now that's that's thick. So we're gonna roll this tape, man. We got a sidetrack, man. Or better yet, we're finna bomb straight. We'll put an E40 water knocking a bomb straight.
Who affects chickens, turkeys, and other bird species and spreads quickly among birds, which significantly impaired birds.
So all you chicken eaters out there, listen up. All you chicken eaters out there, listen up.
Spreads quickly among birds, which significantly impaired bird farmers. It also is carried by wild birds, which has expanded the overall affected area. The flu has made the prices of poultry and eggs.
And keep in mind, this is in America, y'all. Well, most of y'all over here in America. Why is this America is the main target for this? Because these parasites are kicking and scratching as they got to go out. They're kicking and fighting to get as they go down. And so they want to they doing all this underground back behind the scenes shit that ain't being reported while they telling us about the NFL game or something, keeping us distracted. Oh, Joe Biden just got bit in his ass with or something. They breaking news. Joe Biden just got chased by 3 dogs. and we all on that for 2-3 weeks, or the Chris Rock or Will Smith slap. We on that for 2-3 weeks, while they in the background, let's kill 100 million birds. Not to mention that a billion birds die every year from flying into windows. That's not supposed to happen, bro. That's not supposed to happen. That ain't happen over here. That ain't happen, bro.
Rise this holiday season. Now, the outbreak began in February.
Here we go.
And infected poultry and non-poultry birds in 46 states. USDA data shows per Reuters. Now, I'm just going to hit the pause button right there because this is a very powerful report right now in the middle of our all
so they're doing that
ready food crisis that we're having here in the United States. On top of that, we've got the death of some 50 million birds as a result of this avian flu crisis that is spreading like wildfire, even through wild birds. I mean, this is some issue that I think needs to be dealt with, and not just in the US. In fact, they're having birds internationally. They're having this issue internationally, and we have been having it for a very long time. Take a look at this CNBC news article here, and it says bird flu is threatening British food staples from.
See, look, okay. Now, I only can say so much, but I tell you this: they beefing you, they're getting you ready for the 2024 election heist. I put a tape out on it already on my Patreon. So you want to get over to that Patreon and check out that tape. Because I can't say all what I said. What I said in that tape is exclusive for exclusive people that go to the Patreon. But you start putting it together, man. Food supplies, water shortage. I mean, how you want to, if you want to put a crunch on the people, you starve them out. You make them thirsty. If you want to mess the planet ecosystem up in the whole ecology of the planet, kill the birds off. Kill the fish who play a part in the ecosystem and play a part in the electromagnetic. All the whales play a part in the electromagnetic frequency of the planet because they use a certain type of frequency called ultrasound or sonar frequency, which they got from Inky, because Inky took that information from the whale and created a device called a submarine. They had the sonar technology and all that. So I keep on telling people, the dude Inky picked niggas up in helicopters. In this life, Yahweh, King Yahweh, picked niggas up in helicopters. Hey man, I'm telling you, look, y'all can think y'all get the crazy all you want, hey, but you gonna find out. Y'all gonna find, hey, if you don't listen to me, you gonna find the hard way. You see what I'm saying? The hard way is, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna, the reset. Yeah, but what is going on? Do anybody get any more information based on what I just really scanned over it so far based on my wife telling me this morning and say, hey, you want to talk about these birds? So I just looked over it and saw that the birds are just really weird. It's just weird how all the birds just drop. It says, I want yours is a real son. Indeed. Arkmos is a afar. Arkmos is a afar. Look at him. Look at his hair. Look at his facial features. Here's Sabine. We Sabines. He is part of the royal bloodline. Arkmos is part of the royal bloodline. Shout out my brother Arkmos. You know what I'm saying? Did you and Rod Hayes speak on the King Yahweh guy? No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet, man. People still, Rod still probably doing his little checking on me. But it don't matter what nobody tell me. What they say they don't believe, don't think it or not. I know I know. So that's the only thing that matters. As long as I know. You don't gotta know. I told y'all niggas you can take it and run, take it how you wanna. You know? We moving on. Yahweh, Inky pick niggas up on yachts. King Yahweh in this life pick niggas up on yachts. I mean, I ain't gotta beat over your head. High level alchemists see what's going on here. Okay. Shout out Sister Karima in the building. Yeah, so I just wanted to bring this report to you, man. So now we experience it down here, man. I'm saying it's so cold down here, my dryer just stopped working. It won't even turn on because it's froze. My dryer is like out in the garage. My dryer is froze. It won't even turn on. That ain't never happened. That tell you how cold it is down here. Now, and like 15 said, they are cold in temperature. So in order for them to be comfortable, they got to keep it cold, man. Yeah, hey, lay off that bird, man. Stop eating them birds. Stop eating them birds, man. I'm telling you. Because the avian flu, and then my mom said she ate her some chicken, and now she's sick. It got the flu. She had to go to the hospital today. And like I told her what to do, and she did that, and I just got the phone with her, and she said she feel better now. Because I told her to take some raw garlic. Take that raw garlic to kill those vampires, those demons that got in you. Right, those bacteria. Right, take you some raw garlic. Drink you some water. Take you some liquid iron. Right, boost your immune system. Hey, if you're listening right now, boost. If you know how to boost your immune system, boost it up. High as it ever been. Because, like I say, I'm gonna put this tape out on Patreon, going more into depth where I can say what I want to say on Patreon, right? So I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna redo that zombie tape. I'm gonna redo that zombie tape and put it out on Patreon. But this time I'm gonna say what I gotta say up in that joint. Really high as break it down. But birds, the birds, not only is this a powerful thing, the birds, like I say, they play a part in the balance of your planet. They throwing the planet off, man. Yeah, hit that like. Shout out to Melanated King, man. Shout out Melanated King, brother. Hey, we got any questions before we get up out of here? Like I said, we're gonna come back. We just have to bring that breaking news to you. And maybe y'all can send in the comments if you find more information on, because it says somebody said it was over. Like we got different sites that we looked at, and one was saying birds dropping dead over here, birds dropping dead over here. All of a sudden, like what's happening? They still scientists are trying to figure out what happened. I said that's a bunch of bullshit. They excuse my friend, they causing this to happen, but they ain't. This is the part. See, we gotta look at the part that they ain't telling us. See, they telling us about Kanye. They telling us about Kyrie Irving. They telling us about the devil. They telling us this. Everything they tell us, we gotta take that in, but then we gotta look at the backside. Why they telling us this? What they doing? Look at their hands. Look at their hands and their eyes. Why they telling you what they telling? Because while the whole time they telling us this Kanye West and all this different stuff about entertainment and these celebrities and all this. And they ain't nobody said nothing about 100 million birds dropping dead in the United States in less than a week. And all of a sudden now we got extreme weather right after. You put it together, man. What you think? I mean, do I got to beat this over your head? What's going on here? Now, what I think that's causing the birds to crash is I think it's it's the 5G energy. It's the 5G because they ain't making it just to make 5G so we can be faster. They use it as they wanted to be a weapon. They made it as a weapon. They didn't make it to advance us into the future. They made it so they can control and make it into a weapon. These people are sick in the mind, man. We're dealing with some people that if you give them a piece of gum and a clothes hanger, they'll sit in the room and try to figure out how to make a weapon out of it. That's the type of people we're dealing with. It's always, how can I make a weapon to kill, steal, and destroy continuously. So all of a sudden now, and then all of a sudden people start getting real sick. We can't say too much. We're gonna say a little bit, YouTube. We're keeping it clean. All of a sudden they flip them machines back on. People started to feel the same anxieties and all that stuff that they was feeling back when they turned them on to when they first the last time in the election. Now they just got it turned on. They got it on probably like about 25%. But next year, they're gonna turn that joint on full blast. Full blast. And watch what happens if we don't stop them now. We don't how do we stop them? All we gotta do is be aware. See, that's why they don't tell you what they're doing, the real shit they're doing, because once you come aware of it mentally together, we can stop them. All we gotta do is think that, hey, this is wrong. And if over 144,000 of us think that this is wrong, then the energy of the universe steps in and do something about it. But as long as they never say nothing about it and they telling us about Kanye West and all these other guys, and I love my brother Kanye West, and I love that what Kanye West is doing and what he's standing for. So don't think that I'm I think Kanye West ain't no distraction. I don't think he really does distraction, but I'm saying I think that he really under their skin because he's been saying that he was gonna do it. And then he finally did it. You know what I'm saying? He been saying what he was gonna do. Wait till I get my money right. He ain't gonna tell me nothing. He been telling them. So I don't think Kanye West is a distraction, but I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of stuff they use it for distraction while they doing this. So we don't know about it, so we can't think about it. We can't think to say, oh, that's wrong. So the universe ain't gonna step in and do nothing about it because we don't even know nothing about it. It's how this is. It's how it works. But once we make you aware of certain things like this, now people can say, oh, they're killing 100 birds off. That's wrong. Once so many people say that's wrong, your universal energy steps in and say, oh, yeah, well, we got to stop these guys because the whole of the planet, the certain percentage of the planet said is this wrong and this got to stop. So that's why I'm making this aware and making you aware of this background. You can do your own, you don't got to just go off what we said. Hey, Hakeem. Cut this joint. Hey, so you gotta do your hey, you gotta get up out of here with this. So you gotta do your own research on it and figure out what's going on, man. So y'all can get back with me, give me more news so I can put it out to the people. But like I say, I'm gonna keep you tuned in on this, and I'm gonna have probably a part 2 to this tomorrow when I do a more in-depth research. But we're gonna record a lot. We're gonna be recording. We're gonna drop the news anytime we get it. I don't give a damn if it's 2 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Day. If it's some news that you can use, my people can use, we're gonna be putting it out, right? So I just thought this was interesting to know that so many birds are just dropping dead all of a sudden, and then so many people are getting sick all of a sudden that they took the wonton soup. They all of a sudden just getting sick. And it seems like they turned that 5G technology back on to me, man. They control, what, those little particles. What, we can't, what I'm saying? Go watch the election 2020 heist, 24 heist on my Patreon, man. You'll really see what the heck I'm trying to tell you. Right? So you want to go over to that Patreon, I'm about to put another tape out. I'm gonna really go in more on this part, on this, say what I can say on this. And then, I'm saying, I'm gonna go in on some more what they planning in the background. So because I'm glad I got that Patreon, man. I'm free on Patreon, you know what I'm saying? So you want to get on over there, man, and hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, if you want to get those books by the Young Elder so you can support us for our Christmas donations. We got the all 8 books for $45. Donation to the Cash App or PayPal, leave emails in the link. If you just want to show us some love for Christmas for Hakeem and Haru, just send us a donation, $1, $5, whatever you got, right? And may you be blessed by the universe, right? Or grateful by the universe, because people don't like the word be less. Right? We don't want to be less, we want to be greater, right? So, man, we're about to get up out of here. We want to bring that to you, man. We'll be back.